Okay, let's stop right here and then let's review the passage. This one should have been much better than yesterday's, I hope, right? And remember, for those of you just joining us, you are allowed to use dictionary on your phones, okay? And I encourage you to do so because until you have that vocabulary base, it's going to be real hard. But hang in there because the G9 student says, oh, you're G9. The G10 students, right? It took them a while too. At first, they were just like, what am I doing? But trust me, the more you practice, the better you'll get. So let's take a look at the answers. Starting with number 40, I think, right? It's hard to see the numbers. 40 is dog. 41 is boy. 42 is boy. 43 is boy. 44 is dog. 45 is boy. 46 is dog. 47 is C. 48 is C. And I think that was the last one, right? Okay. So let's go back to the first question and let's review our mistakes. Starting with number 40 and G9 students. It's okay. You can ask questions today because the level 2 students aren't in here and we have plenty of time. So I should be able to answer questions that you have as well too. Unless you just guessed. If you just guessed, don't ask. But if you actually tried, right, and you still got it wrong, then ask, okay? Let's start with number 40. Anyone on number 40? We're okay. 41. 42. 43. All right, let's go back there. Heading and Soyoung, 43. Wow, I'm really impressed. No one asked about the first few, okay? So let's take a look at, oh, this is a vocabulary question. This makes me feel a little bit sad. No, I'm kidding. Vocabulary will improve over time, right? As used in line 22, draw most nearly means. And here's the problem. This is vocabulary and context, so it's really hard for people who are not English speakers. Why? If you go type in draw on Naver, right, Korean to English, you're gonna find that it means all these things, right? So we have to figure out what the word is by context. How are they using it? And look at this, line 22, I just cut and pasted it so we can see it clearly here. Let's start here. So whenever Larry Niven has a novel out, I buy it. Other fans do too. And so the initial reviews are very high, 5 stars. The high ratings draw what? What does it draw? Leanna, here we have draw the verb. What is it drawing? People. So are we drawing people? Are we drawing a picture of them? Are we tracing them? Look at what it says, the high ratings. That's what does this, right? And what is a high rating? So if you use like Gmarket, if you use auction, right? What's one of the first things you look at? How many stars there are, right? So high ratings do this to people, right? So let's take a look at what our choices are. Do they take the people? No. What does attract mean? Bring people in. It tempts people, right? Trace means to put a thin sheet of paper over a drawing and then trace it, right? Portray also means to picture people that way. So the answer here is clearly attract. Soyoung, are we okay? Yes, good. Understand? Very good. Anyone on 44? Okay, Junee, 44. The passage implies that people who perform online reviews are motivated by a desire to, what'd you choose for this one, Junee? A, damage the reputations of certain manufacturers. That's a strong statement, right? So they're trying to damage the reputations. Where can you find me evidence for that? Find me the line reference in the passage. 28. And look at this. For the rest of you too, notice number 45. The correct answer is 28 to 29. Now, what's interesting is that Junee chose the right evidence, but she got the wrong answer. Okay? So at least we got 50-50. But let's take a look at 28 to 29 and see what it says. If we go to 28 to 29, look at this. Let's start with a little bit of context. Such negativity exposes another more pernicious. Pernicious, does anyone know what that word means? By the way, this is a hard vocab word. Pernicious. It wasn't in your vocab list, but it is now. Dangerous. Oh, June, very good. Impressive. Pernicious means particularly dangerous or evil. Okay? Bias. right? People tend not to review things they find merely satisfactory. So just things that are okay, people don't write reviews, right? Just okay things, they don't write reviews. But look at this. They evangelize what they love and trash things they hate. This part is easy to understand. What does trashing something mean? Does it mean throwing it away? No. When you say, oh, are you trash talking me? What does that mean? Saying bad things, right? But now, here's something interesting. Evangelize. Does anyone know a word that looks like evangelize? It's an adjective. Evangelize is a verb, and it has something to do with where we're at now, in fact. Has anyone heard of the word evangelical? Right? It's talking about religion. Evangelical means to preach, to share what you believe in, to try to spread what you believe. So evangelize is a verb, right, of speaking highly about a certain set of beliefs and trying to share that with other people. So what they love, so the things they love, they evangelize, they share. The things they hate, they put down. These feelings lead to a lot of 1 and 5-star reviews, Janine, right? 1 and 5-star reviews. So look at this, both love and hate. So it's not about just damaging the reputation. Let's go back to the question now, okay? If we go back to the question, we'll see that the correct answer choice is, look at this. What did we say? Express their strong opinions. So the middle things, just the things where they're just like whatever, they don't even review. But the things they love and the things they hate, they share those things. They express their strong opinions about the goods and services they review. Are we good, Jenny? Very good. All right.